this time I'll actually, if I get like to the Abyss Watchers or whatever, I'll probably do another one. That's not 100%, but like probably. I'll probably do another one. Low-key. Because at this point, like, I need to get a good run. I haven't gotten a good one in so long.
Yes.
Honestly, yeah, just low-key do like just a boring basic appearance. Here, I'll angle this more, a little more like that way. There we go, just so you can see my face a little better. I'll probably also close the... I know the lighting's nicer this way, but like I cannot see as well in super dark areas. Now, this game there isn't actually like as much you would think. There isn't that many like super dark, like super dark areas in this game. It's just more generally drab. But that doesn't, yeah, like it's drab, but the lighting is still good. Like it's still bright, if that makes any sense. It's just very desaturated. I'll say that. Yeah, and I think that's as well for the areas, at least, why a lot of people don't like Dark Souls 3's areas, is because they're very drab. Now this is makes perfect sense in line with the lore and the story of the game. It makes like perfect sense that the areas are the way they are, basically. Because of how that, you know, because of why and how long everything's been dead for. It's been dead for like thousands of years, right? So it makes perfect sense. It's just people don't like it as much as adventure fantasy. I think that's because Dark Souls 3, and again, that's why, now I'll say this, Dark Souls 3, yeah, that's why as well you'll see that people really dislike the end half of Dark Souls 1 as well, is because, now again, Dark Souls 1, the end half is just bad as well, like objectively it's just bad, but you'll see that as well, that they just don't even like the design of it, which is also bad to be fair, but Dark Souls 1's ending half is more dark fantasy, and the first half is definitely more like adventure fantasy. That's something you'll notice where like Dark Souls 3, there's no adventure fantasy. It's all dark fantasy. From the moment you get into the game to the moment you leave, it's pretty well, there's like maybe little areas, but it's pretty well all dark fantasy. Like the whole like thing is pretty much dark fantasy, I would say. That's my sort of, and I personally like dark fantasy a lot more than adventure fantasy, which is why Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne are my favorite Souls games by like a very large metric. Like I like Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne significantly more than any of the other Souls games. Like significantly more. Also as well, it's not only is Dark Souls 3 adventure fantasy, there's a lot of Catholic notes in it. Like it's dark fantasy, but there's also a lot of like Catholic sort of like very like cathedral, like right with the deacons and stuff like that. Game in Lothar Castle, and like it's very much that side as well, which I personally like a lot more, like the knights and stuff like that. Like knight armor I like so much more, so that's just personally my style. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I like more about Dark Souls 3. I like the roll more. I know that's definitely controversial, but I like the roll the best in Dark Souls 3. Like, it is just literally undebatably the best roll. But some people don't like that the roll is good. which to me makes like zero fucking sense. Because like, why would you not want the roll to be good? I don't think it's overpowered. I think it's just really good. Which I mean, like, take that as you will, you know, whatever. But I think the roll is just really good. I think Elden Ring's roll is, I don't know. It's honestly, it's nicer in some situations because the roll is faster. So like, while you're not getting as many invincibility frames, you're able to attack earlier. So it's better for like faster gameplay, which is good because the Elden Ring's bosses and everything is just kind of faster pace, which I actually also don't like either. I actually like it more at a slower pace. Personally, I just like that in general. Messed up my salmon a little bit there. Important to pick up the electric resin, especially early game. It's doing a lot, right? It's doing a lot of favors for us. You can go pick up the broadsword, but like, if you're not new to this run, then you don't really need to. Not the greatest damage, to be honest. Pretty bad, low-key. Cool. Alright, nice. No frostbite either. Perfect. I messed that up a little bit. I'll try and stream for a little longer. I mean, it's like a midday stream, so like probably no one's like watching that, but no, that's definitely my plan though. Is I'm going to probably beat this game without getting hit and then immediately switch up. At least on Twitch. I don't know about on the YouTube. Maybe. I have a like kind of a name in mind for what I'll do, because I don't know, realistically I think Dark Souls 3 is the only game that I love enough to no hit. I do not love Elden Ring enough to no hit that game. Like, I just cannot bring myself to do that, because I know. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna start again. I'm not gonna quit. That is just so nasty though, that roll doesn't hit both of them and then he just doesn't attack. Like, bro, you can't make that shit up. That's been happening. Like, shit like that's been happening to me like so often though. Like, honestly, like that's been happening to me like, oh dude. That just is really fucking annoying, to be honest. Bro. I need to lock in, bro. I need to get a good run. I haven't gotten a good run in so long. Like, low-key, though. Actually. It's starting to get a little bit scary, bro. It's starting to get a little concerning here, because I have not gotten a good one in a really long time, which is not good, right? Like, use it or you lose it, right? And that's very much the case with, like, especially just any like part in this run. You know, you don't do it for a long time and you're gonna be bad at it. So Oh, that's just like so unlucky though. Oh, that's such a gross. There's just a lot of gross shit like that you just don't really realize. There's just so much gross shit in the early game, to be honest. You just like don't realize in this run because it's so early on that like it doesn't really matter if you get hit. It's 7 minutes in, which is nice, to be honest. Like it is so early on. Oh, dude, that's so unlucky, man. Fuck. Fucking hell. It slammed. That's my plan though, is that like I'm gonna play Darius and Aatrox in Emerald to get out of Emerald, because I think Darius is a lot better in Emerald to strong arm your way, just straight up just hard carry, strong arm your way through games in Emerald. But I think in Diamond, and honestly even probably in low Diamond, I can still get away with just like hard carrying, like against like bruisers who just like have ego. And you just like win, and they just keep fighting you over and over again. You just like hard win the game off of that fact. So probably be able to like just win the game because of that. And I think probably like more towards high diamond, I'll probably play more Mordekaiser. Those are my 3 champs though. Every other champ, like I very rarely I'll play Olaf. Like very rarely I'll play Olaf. I'll play like sometimes I'll play like Kled. Like again, that's very rarely I'll do that. I'm not that great on Kled. And I used to play a lot more Mord, but lately I just haven't been. In general though, I think I'd only ever play Mord into a tank. Like to be honest, I think I'm always choosing Aatrox or Darius over Mord. Pretty much almost always. Just cause I like them more. Like just, or not even like I love Mord as well, but like I don't know. Mord is also like honestly debatably even worse to first pick than Darius. Like I don't know, like there's some matchups on Mord that just like you just want to die. Like Trinimir, Fiora, like there's more, but like that's the ones that come to mind immediately. Like Olaf, you can still alt his alt, but you have to alt his alt. You can't alt before. I think that's changed thing. Yeah, like Olaf as well is pretty horrible. It's not as bad anymore though, because again they did change that, where I'm pretty sure if you alt after Olaf alted, then you're fine. Right? I'm pretty sure that's a change, because I think it used to be just like as long as Olaf was alted, Mord would just never, like he'd never be able to, but I don't know that for sure though. That was a much cleaner wart. That was a much cleaner wart than the other one. Na, 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 na. I mean, if you're really pushing it and you're not messing up your stamina and you're really zooming through, and there's some techniques that you could use to make it even faster. You could get a 135 with this run that I'm doing, like with this run. I think you could get a 135 if you did a couple different techniques that were a little more unsafe. You could definitely get like a 130 even, to be honest. But to me, an extra 10 minutes, like, basically is like just kind of whatever. The one that's really like crazy is the extra 50 minute. The one that's only 50 minutes long. That one is the one that I'm like, if I was gonna do a different one, it would be that one. I'd be way more interested in that one. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Holy man, this run is looking absolutely massive. I think I'll use that to calm my nerves down. If I get like far in, I'll just say that. I'll just be like, damn, this run's looking like a massive run. I don't know, realistically, kind of just depends on the games that come out and if I get interested in anything else. Like, I'm probably going to do this no hit, and then, like, I don't know, like, realistically, it's probably just going to be League, like, for a long time, to be honest. I'll start streaming that, like, probably, yeah, once I get into, like, Diamond, Masters, like, here, people start watching me, so probably like that. And then start, you know, just like saying shit, you know, doing shit, teaching shit. And yeah. Obviously I'm not as good at Aloy, like as Aloys, but like on Aatrox I know more about Aloys than like on Aatrox, just because I have like, you know, anyone can, like anyone, even in the lower rank, you can know more about champion than someone that's a higher rank. Champ knowledge is like important. It is, like, don't get me wrong, it's very important, but it's like not that crazy. Do you want to know what else is crazy? You want to wait there particularly a while. You don't want to wait like I did there like any longer than I did, because if you're really unlucky, you could be like running into the doorway and get hit by a spear if you wait too long. So you don't want to wait too long, but like you can wait a decent amount of time. Well, I mean, at least it'll make the class go by faster. Like, there's a lab tomorrow, right? But that'll, like, at least that'll make the class go by faster. I'm assuming it's like, what, an hour? Like, but I don't know, like, how long even, like, I don't know how that even works. Like, I don't even know what we're doing. All I know is that you need to know something about, like, scanner and print. Like, how to print out a thing, obviously, like, scanner and input, and I think that's, like, just, like, the basic stuff, like, the basic core stuff. Or just lob a fucking... kill this dog, then I don't have to wait. And to be honest, I do not feel like waiting. Okay, I love when just the AI is like literally just not working. My favorite. And now I have to deal with a guy. Dude. Maybe not. Oh, maybe not. No, I don't. Let's go. I still have like actually a good amount of souls though. Like more than I thought I would for sure. The goat. That'd be funny that if there was like further like a no-hit run where you actually recruit an NPC to help you. But like I doubt there is. Like even one of the 7 games, I doubt there's a one that you use. Well, I think as well using like summons, I would assume is like obviously, like very much obviously forbidden in the rules of a no-hit. That would make sense. It would make no sense if you just use like a healing. Like I would assume like every no-hit would be a joke if you were allowed summons, because you just like think about it realistically. You just summon the like thing, the NPC, and you just use like heals, and you just heal the NPC like over and over and over again. And you just never take aggro, because like that's been done. Like I'm pretty sure people have done like pacifist runs. Just cleaning out my keyboard here a little bit. Something on my keyboard here. Get some keyboard cleaner eventually. Yeah, I bought myself lunch already. Probably have after this. I'll probably like lunch, do the coding, and then like go to the gym or something, and kind of come back. Or you gotta go before like 4 p.m. if you don't want to just genuinely not be able to use any machine. You gotta go before like 4 p.m. bro. It's so chopped if you don't go before 4 p.m. Still thinking back, I can't believe there was like 3 weeks, like 3.5 weeks went by that quickly. Like that is just still crazy to me. Crazy? You want to know what else is crazy? Okay, I low-key gotta just, bro. I think League of Legends might have fried my brain. What is that? Like, how do you prevent that? Isn't that literally just like the natural oils of your like finger? I don't know how you prevent that from like... Whoa, my god, I cut it a little close there, that's fine. I wasn't that close. I'm like kind of unlocked in, I gotta relock in here. My guy's kind of the goat though, what the hell? This character's kind of the goat. I gotta make like a character model that I just use like permanently. Eventually, I gotta make like a good one though. I gotta get good RNG with the similar face. No, you should have waited. Well. I don't know. If I get hit by the Abyss Watchers, I might not be able to continue. Like, I might just literally just get off. Getting hit by the Abyss Watchers again. Yeah, the Abyss Watchers would be, like, I would consider that like a good try, at least like a fair try. Anything like you know 0 to like 20 minutes though, it's like I got come on, like do another one. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't count. But like 30 minutes plus, I would say like that's like a fair like try. At least it's a try. I'm not saying it's good, but. I mean, the Flynn's ring gives your character absolutely massive damage. It's absolutely massive damage. Seriously, it does. It's pretty crazy. Okay, okay, my brain is like melting away. I gotta stop. I like to put on the knife early because, like, literally, why the fuck not? It's super rare, but they can do some funky stuff. Like, again, at the end of the day, it is Dark Souls 3 AI. It's AI from 2016, so, you know. Let's just be real here, right? Like, let's just say AI wasn't exactly bumping back in the 2016s. Now the end is near, and so I face the final consequence. And now the end is near, and so I face. But what is a man? Dun, dun, what has he got? Dun, dun, if not himself, do it my way. Oh, that health is sketch. Yeah, let me heal that. That health is super sketch. I think that low-key would have killed me. Yo, what the? What's with the aggression, bro? Chill. Oh my god, the club dude is like out for blood today. Oh my god. Club dude is like actually out for blood, man. Holy. Once the game gets a little later, I usually sit up. Like, so I'll probably kind of remain in this like chill, more chill position. Probably till like Yeah, like an hour and like 20 minutes in, like Aldrich area, maybe like, yeah, probably like Aldrich area. Having like really good movement helps a lot on a lot of things, obviously. Well, it's literally everything, but like Aldrich, I would say, is literally the main. It's like a boss. It's like very, very good to have like just really good movement. Makes the boss like a billion times easier. Inside me, I'm blue. I got this feeling that lives inside me. I'm Isn't the world record speed run like 30 some minutes? Like, it's pretty insane. For me, that's just my take on it, is like once you start getting into like that territory, like no hit level 1, like no hit with your fists only, like that's where it's like bro, I don't know. For me, I think like challenges is like, I feel like it's just honestly better to just keep them separate, because I feel like it makes the thing that you're doing more valuable. So like, perfect example, let's say I'm doing a no hit, and let's say I'm doing a level 1 no hit, right? That, I feel like that definitely like drops the value of a level 1 run, because now you're doing both. Same thing with a no hit too. So I feel like it's like, you know, I don't know. Like if I'm gonna do a level 1 run, I'll do a level 1 run. All different times. Like I can like almost definitely first try a no death. I can like almost definitely, not 100%, but almost definitely first try a no death. Probably like pretty quickly do a level 1 run. Like I don't know how fast, but like somewhat quickly do soul level 1 run. Like I probably complete that in one stream. Level 1, like probably I don't know how fast, but like bare fist run, probably could do it in one stream, to be honest. If I'm allowed consumables, which is like, I think you're allowed to use consumables in a bare fist run. Actually, I don't even need this. What am I doing? I got this feeling so deep inside me. I always have extra money all of my runs, so I'm just gonna start not grabbing that anymore. To be honest, I definitely do not need to use it, so. My guy kind of looks base as fuck, though. I didn't realize the purple makes him look base as hell. But if I get hit by the Abyss Watchers again, I'm actually gonna crash out. Or like Walnir. Dancer would be like, I just kind of still be like kind of pissed. Crystal Sage, bro, would be like, yeah, I'd get pretty pissed at that. And like for the last few days, just been getting unlucky. inside me. Feeling so deep inside me. Alright. Oh, bro. My arm is like itchy. Yeah, I got it nowhere near as bad as the other time, but someone who's been looking after their skin a lot more closely than others for years, I can say, you don't have long or hot showers. Both are just like incredibly irritating for your skin. And then obviously depending on, you know, person to person, you don't need to shower every day. So, but that just depends on like person to person, right? So that just depends on like, you know, just other like outside factors, like, you know, just natural stuff, like, you know, some people are naturally more stinky than others. So especially if your skin, I find, is more oily, you probably need to shower more. Where my skin is obviously, because I have eczema, is naturally like extremely dry. So I don't sweat much, pretty much ever, very rarely, unless I like really push it. I don't have like any body odor ever. So yeah, it's kind of like that's the silver lining of it, at least. Take any fights, like make sure whatever you do that you're dragging him away from like as far as you can, at least from over there. Hopefully he'll stay aggroed on me. No. Bro, no. You're not redeeming it. Okay, well. Red guy got slammed. My average teammates in ranked. Literally my average teammates in ranked. I think the other way is, like, I personally find the second phase so much easier than the first phase. In this boss fight, like, I don't know. I mean, both are like honestly like pretty, I would say, like not too bad. You know, like to be honest, that like there's bosses that I get hit by that I would say are easier than this boss. Because I've just practiced this boss so many times. Like, I mean, lately I've been getting absolutely slammed by this boss, though, to be honest. Hey, bro, chill. Man, shut the fuck up. You don't even... Eye of Raw. I got an Eye of Raw on him, bro. I might have to, instead of playing any other game for the next like 10 years of my life, I might just have to do the Eye of Raw obby just over and over again on Roblox. Hey, yo, man, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't even... That's like the Eye of Raw. Hey, yo, man, shut the fuck up. Like... The Eye of Raw is the secret goat. Oh yeah, I got hit by a rat here yesterday too. Like, oh dude, no way, man. Yeah, sometimes when you do a no-hit run, like when you're doing runs and stuff, you'll get like into like a slump. Basically, like you'll kind of like just can't get over the hump, basically, and you just like cooked. My class on Wednesday is like so chopped. I don't know if I can go to that shit anymore, to be honest. That shit is so chopped. Wait, where is the third one? Okay, there it is. There we go. Oh, having a bloody nose? No, I don't think so. Well, they just trying anything now to stop me. It is time for Walnir. Walnir is Walnir. So yeah, pretty much just like just a really easy boss, basically. This is where the only time where that natural lighting is just kind of killing me here. I can't, it's like pitch black, right, the arena, so I can genuinely not see like anything. I actually cannot see like what is going on like right in front of me. Again, like, right, just with anything, like literally anything, you can apply it to like literally anything in the run, but just like the more fluid you are, the better, basically. To be honest, like just the more like, just, yeah, the less choppy your gameplay is, and just the more like, yeah, the better, basically. The chop chin. I'm the most focused for me when I have a coffee and I'm like starving or like pretty hungry. That's when I find I'm the most focused. And then I find, and I'm assuming that's just different for everyone, but then after I eat, especially if I eat a lot, I'm just like done, like I'm just cooked. Oh man, I did not roll properly. Let's see. I'm gonna have like 2 skeletons on me for sure here. Oh, that's kind of funny. The lobby, or the time where I fall down, hard fall, and I don't like roll, and I'm slow, is the time that I get no skeletons. Actually hilarious. What are you doing now? The running attack of this weapon is like pretty dog shit. There's only like one like area you want to use it. To be honest, like it's only like literally one like enemy you want to use it on. It's just so bad, to be honest. This weapon is like super broken and super good, but it has like one extremely like bad downfall, and that is its range is like terrible. Its range is terrible. Its range has gotten me hit so many times. This is dog shit range. So it's like, what? Oh, I didn't even grab that. Alright, well, I will do that right now. I just forgot to grab that one, I guess. I'm an idiot. Yeah, normally you grab that before you go in the cave. It literally doesn't matter, but... That's probably like the hardest part of this area is low-key just like grabbing the stone and dodging that one and then running over here, but like you'll get it pretty fast once you kind of gotten it down. I mean, you could get the Shield of Want there for more souls, but like you literally do not need more souls in this run. Like it pretty much works itself out pretty perfectly. In this run, at least the way I do it, pretty much works itself out like really well. Oh, I just have to sit up. It's the way I sit with this. I mean, I don't sit like that normally, like pretty much ever, but the way I sit on that chair, I think it's like actually unironically a really bad way to sit. Because it's like you're sitting on your tailbone basically, and that can cause like a lot of like instability. So let me just, yeah, I'm just gonna fix that. I'll sit up earlier here than usual. Dancer is basically among us here. And the Dancer is an interesting one because the Dancer is like, I used to view the Dancer a lot differently than I do now. I don't think the Dancer is as hard as I used to think it was. I do think it's quite easy if you're able to pull off a technique that I've sort of figured out. I will say I actually figured this out on my own. Like even if it was already discovered, I figured it out on my own. Yep, which is basically that if you do a 3 punish, a 3 punish, and a 2 punish, that is the exact amount that you need to do for it to stagger, which is really good because that means that you can kill it before its second phase like even kind of starts, which is really, really good. That's like exactly what you want. Over here, buff, and again we're gonna go for the 3-3-2 punish. So we're giving good RNG. That's 2. And we messed it up though. I did a 1 punish. Shocked. Whoa. There we go. Still fine though. still good to go. Yeah, I also learned that like the way you want to do it is you don't want to do like what I used to do in the second phase. I would just panic and I just try and kill it before it could start, even if I hadn't done enough damage to it, which would almost always often just kind of like end up getting killed. But what you want to do is if you didn't end up getting it to stagger and you didn't do enough damage to it, you just hit it twice. If you're near enough, you just hit it twice and then immediately go to the back of it, like just immediately. And what that does is it basically makes it so that all of its attacks are like way easier to dodge. Just like in the first phase, when you sit by its hand, it just makes it kind of more docile and everything else like really easy to dodge. I was like, what are you even doing? The chop chin, bro. Keep running into each other. Realistically, who's messing around with chop chin? Like, right? Like, he'll destroy you. It's like, what are you even doing for me now? The chop chin obby. That's what every person should be doing for like self-betterment. Is the chop chin obby on Roblox. Like realistically, why do anything else when you could do the chop chin obby? Am I right or am I right? Like the way I run up through here, and I find very rarely will that thrall come up here. You just don't want him to come up here because that can cause a frame perfect hit, which is like you literally cannot dodge it. So as you're opening the door, the like thing hits you like, at the literal frame you open the door. So it's like, what are you doing now? I'll probably go grab some water like as I get deeper into this run. Like I don't need a break yet. Like usually I take a little break about an hour in usually. So like in what, like 15 minutes from now? Something like that, like 15-20ish minutes from now I'll take a break. I always take a break around the deacons. Like I'll like kill the deacons, like sit at the bonfire and then just like chill for a second, like take a stretch, do some toe touches, whatever. Just kind of move my body a little bit. Maybe I like grab some water, like take like a 2-minute break. I don't ever close out of the game though, just to like keep it full like run, like in that style, like make it feel like a run. There's kind of one attack you want from this dude, like more than any other attack, which is like that one. That one or the running like lunge attack is like also. Bro's completely lost. Actually don't know because I haven't taken this long in a very long time, so let's see. I think I'm good to go up. Yeah, I'm good to go up. Yeah, that dude throws that ball at you, but as long as you walk up the steps a little bit, he can't hit you with it because it's too far. You should always be fine if you walk up the steps a little bit. Anyone wondering, there is a reason why black firebombs are super important. They're that 3-pack of black firebombs, like right at the start of the run, is super important to grab. Like, you cannot miss that. Number one, they give you a Titanite chunk, so that's kind of like a Titanite chunk you would need to find. And that Titanite chunk allows you to get +9 weapon, which makes the Crystal Sage, because again, even with all the stuff we're getting, it's still a damage check. Like, we're still barely able to get the damage required. So it's like a perfectly designed to kill him type thing, and if you don't have enough, you won't be able to kill him fast enough, and then that boss becomes like a lot harder. Again, here, like, you don't even really want to take a rest there. You kind of want to just keep drilling through this area. Like, you want to try your best there to throw it, like, not at the wall. But, like, that is, like, really weird, in my opinion. I don't know how to even do that, so. It looks like we're fast enough. You could do the Dragon Slayer here, right? There's some stuff you could do, like, but everything I do, I'm pretty sure, is like way to optimize it to make everything the like safest. I'm pretty sure, or you're optimizing your damage, like levels, stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure doing the Dragon Slayer right now would not be very optimal, because even if I did, you know, grab the red Terrystone ring here, go back, level up, you know, upgrade my weapon, whatever. Yes, I do have a +9, which is the same upgrade that you normally have fighting him, but on the same side of the coin, you're not as leveled, right? You're not as leveled up, and as well, you don't have a really important ring, like a it's just very important ring for damage, and just to be honest, just in specifically like that boss, in like very specific, just like that boss, because of the way it works. Which is basically just like it's like it's basically Pontiff's right eye ring, and that is basically what it does. Is it means the more you attack, the more damage you do, and that is like a very good ring, especially for this run and for this weapon, because it's a dual weapon in this game. For some reason, it makes it effect doubled, so you're just losing out on a ton of damage, and you have less stamina, so it's just like riskier to do, basically. But at the same time, you are getting that boss as a threat out of the game, like much earlier, like 30 some minutes earlier, or like 30 minutes earlier. Yeah, no, actually probably 40 minutes, 30-40 minutes earlier than it would normally be. Okay, I can, oh no, uh-oh, I aggroed the dog. That might be chopped. I might have messed up. I might have chopped it like the chin. I think you just run fast enough that it doesn't matter, but that guy just, I don't know, he caught me off guard. That pike dude, like, instantly, like, he just insta-attacked, and that just, like, caught me off guard. I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter here, because... Okay, this is kind of annoying. Okay, bro is trying the extra annoying speed run. No more, bro. You're done. I want to rest at this bonfire though, like as quick as I can because of that dog. Dogs in this run scare me, bro. They scare the shit out of me. They really do, to be honest. They're just a very, very unpredictable, very, very unsafe enemy. They can teleport. They don't really have a set attack. Like they just kind of like attack whenever and off beat, and there's no like memorization that you can really do with the dog. It's kind of just like a gamble, like you're just gambling. Like, okay, oh man, that guy's quick. Quicker than normal, but whatever, it didn't matter. So it's like, what are you even doing for me now? Running into you. This is a chill, like from here, the next like half a minute is pretty chill. I would say though the intensity of this area is like honestly probably about an 8, like an 8 or a 7. Like after Dancer, like the running areas are just pretty brutal for a while, and then it kind of calms down. Like it's literally, you got stacks on stacks on stacks. Like literally you have like the Lothar Castle area, which I just did. This area, which is also brutal, and then Pontiff's area, which is like somehow even more brutal. You just have that like just triple layer like stacked areas basically, where they're just stacks on stacks on stacks of just nasty ass like enemies and areas and everything. Just like really gross. Really gross shit. And then after that, then it's like, unfortunately, the area, running area, like basically right at the end of the game is like, I would say it's pretty disgusting. Like it's like fairly gross. There's a couple like really disgusting things that can happen to your character. Like you can get cooked. You can get cooked pretty hard. Like you can get some unlucky shit that can happen to you near the end, but like, I don't know. It's like, we got Aldrich and Yorm, which is like, should be a cooldown, like, just like theoretically should be a cooldown period, but it's not. I think is once I'm able to make that my cooldown period is like once I've like truly mastered this run. Well, I mean actually, once I make, you know, once I make the whole run feel like a cooldown period, that's probably when I mastered it, but like that's insane. I mean, that's the most intense part of the Deacon, so I would say it's like a 7 out of 10 intensity, just because of all that stuff that basically just happened. It does feel pretty intense, especially if you're new to it. But then this is a nice cooldown. This giant's a pretty nice cooldown compared to like obviously what just happened. I don't know why, but I'm shivering a little bit. So it's like, what? If he spams the one arm thing, it can get pretty annoying. But like, if you're really, really cocky, you can do attacks with the one arm. I wouldn't recommend to do that for like your first while doing this. Because like the phantom hitbox can get you, because this guy does have a phantom hitbox, which is basically just means that like it doesn't look like it's hitting you, but it's hitting you, which is can be really frustrating if you get hit by that. So again, you're not like, it's not like you're going for the speed run, right? So it's like you don't have to worry about getting like, you know, really spectacular time or anything. You know, just make it like not ridiculous, you know, make it like sub 2 hours, you know, sub 1 hour 50, something like that. Like, just strafe that. This dude's following me pretty hard, thank God. He gave up. Let's go. Dubs. PG-13 way of saying it anyway. Okay. You think you're gonna stop me? Like, thanks, buddy. I have been hit because of the slugs before. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, that is a reality that I've lived. That is an unfortunate reality I have lived in. I mean, if you're not even killing the giant at all, you can get it done even faster, to be honest. You can get this run done. If you're not killing the giant, you're taking some shortcuts, you're not doing the most safe procedure in like every area, even with the +10 and the more safer like routes, you can still get probably like a 130. Maybe if you're like really pushing like really hard, you could maybe get like a 125. But that's like you have to play it really well. Like, you'd have to play it perfect, even for no-hit standards. You have to play it, like, insane. So. Okay, they're not herded, like, the best. Definitely isn't the best herd I've ever done in the world, but... it's whatever. Could have gone for a hit there, whatever. What are you even doing for me now? That's one. Down there. Two. Okay, and the one that is infected is not here. Great. Didn't even kill that many of them, but okay. Keep your eyes, especially look out for the large ones. They are the ones that are for some reason the actual aggressive ones are the large ones. So keep your eye out for that. They are the particularly aggressive beacons that will run at you and like do lunging attacks and stuff like that. And they also have the Wrath of the Gods. They're just basically, think of them as like they're the actual like hard beacons to deal with. This guy's getting protected by all of them. Great, perfect. Love when that just perma happens, right? I mean, don't you? Okay. And now the soul is having like trouble on. Thank you. 3. Four. Nice. I could maybe have gone for that, but it's not good to kill a lot of them on the last one especially, because that's when... Yeah, I'm just not going for that. That's a Wrath of the Gods plus 2 fireballs. And now he's hiding. Alright, maybe I can get it here. Okay, nice. What? Oh my god, it changed at the last second. That's crazy, bro. That's absolutely insane. Oh my god, that is insane. Dude. There's no way, bro. There's no way. This boss is like gooning. This is the gooner final boss. Like, that is what this. Oh my god, it's switching. This soul keeps switching, bro. What is this, man? It keeps switching. Bro, it's having like a midlife crisis. It keeps switching. It keeps switching up partner over and over and over again. Fireball, can't go for that. Yeah, I'm going for it here. Going. Throw. Actually, well ahead of schedule there for that. And then just 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, you know, that was a slow-ass Deacons, but it was done. It was done very surgically. It was done very carefully. Which is, again, that's why, like, that would be an example of, like, the other run being, like, a little more dangerous. I'm just going to get up and stretch really quickly, because, like, I've been sitting for, like, an hour. Okay. Oh. Crack my back there. Oh. Okay, nice. Gonna get the upper back crack here, maybe. Let's see. Nice. Okay. There we go. It's better. Alright. I'm going to go to the next area of operation here, which is Pontiff's area. Pontiff is, I would say, on the easier end of bosses, but on the harder end of areas. His running area is more than interesting. I'll say that. It's definitely an interesting running area that is very difficult. This first part here is not too bad. It's like a 6, maybe like a 5. Pretty average. It's like your average running area. What gets harder is the second half of it is really brutal. There we go. Pontiff's right eye ring. Super important ring. Okay, very important ring. What this ring basically does, like I've said before, just basically is like a damage amplifier. It does a ton of damage. Basically, it makes your character do an insane, ridiculous amount of damage. That is basically what that is. So it just makes your character do like a fuck ton of damage. In the simplest terms possible. As long as you stay like right on the edge, like right on the wall, like you stick your ass like basically right at the wall, shouldn't be a problem. I've never experienced a problem from doing that. And then just keep going up here. Now you could just roll out here, but obviously I don't like to because the guy is facing towards your character. So I do not like to chance that. I just wait till he rolls back, and then again, this is where the running attack can be used. Alright. Run over here. You want to grab both of those items, by the way. That's soul and green budding blossom, which is a really nice item to have. It's just really good. It's a really strong item. here. And just staying on the edge, right? Not doing anything kind of stupid. So it's like, what are you even doing for me now? 12:10. Ooh. Okay, as long as I pretty much just leave like 12:10, 10 at 10:30. I'm gonna have to hustle for sure. Okay, he's doing the flame trail attack. That went. That one was not accurate, so it's nice. And just make sure that you're still kind of paying attention, because he can do another one. But if you're relatively, like, quite fast, then you shouldn't have to worry about that. And I've seen methods, and I do a method now where I only have to deal with that one. The other one, when you're at Yorm's area, is like you're able to do this thing where you like slow walk. You just like do not have to deal with that at all, which is really, really nice, to be honest. I've never been hit by that when I do that, so I think that's an okay way to do that. Should be good. I've never had a problem. I can't say for sure. Like, I don't think any like method or any way is like 100%, you know what I mean? But it's like, you know, I think it's more about getting it as close as you possibly can to 100% that I think matters a lot more. Let me think more about that. So 10:30, and then it's getting cold in my room. I think it's because I have the window open, which is like this window is super, or I don't even have the window open, but it's like I have the blinds open, which this window of mine is like really bad. Like it's just like, just straight up, just like really awful. Like there's no insulation on it, so, or like very low insulation. So yeah, kind of sucks, but I'm starting to run out of like natural energy, so hopefully the hopefully like the adrenaline will kick in. The adrenaline should kick in even honestly like, yeah, before pawn tip usually is when the adrenaline starts to kick in. Not always, but it's like usually when it's just like the start. Oh, whoops. I talked to Patches, not her. Patches is the new goat. When he's on here, bro. In actuality, you actually only need 7 Alluring Skulls for just mandatory. You only need 7. Alluring Skulls. I'll just have a late lunch. It's like 3, so after I'm done this run, it'll be like what? 3, like 50, like 410, something like that. After I'm done that, then I'll just go and eat my sub. Subway. Alright, let's lock in here. Absolutely locked. I always like to do a little dodge at the end just to make sure I'm safe. Whoa. Okay. Nice. Nice. I don't rest at that bonfire, but you should light it for a pretty good reason, which I might explain. Just kind of depends if it happens. If it doesn't, I might not. Pretty locked in now. The adrenaline's kicking in for sure. I can feel it. It'll be fully like in my body by the time Aldrich is dead. It'll be like fully in there for sure. So as you can see, you can hear him running up the stairs, right? If that NPC basically just, in simple terms, if that NPC comes for you, then you need to reset. In simple terms, if he like basically follows you, he follows you up here, basically, because he's basically, quite literally, blocking your way. And if he's blocking your way, you can't get past him, so, and it's like pretty unsafe because you need to slow walk through this area. Slow, but I don't see him, so it should be good. So go here. Beautiful. My mother told me, shores sail to distant shores, and now I see switch up this. Okay, let me do that in a second. If I switch up this, and I do like this, this. I like better. This configuration just helps me a lot with Aldrich, so I don't have to worry about menuing like while I'm fighting him, because more often than not you end up taking him to the second phase, and if you take him to the second phase, in my opinion, you kind of like need to basically have a homeward bone on standby. Second phase is just a lot more dangerous than the first phase in this summary, basically. I'm gonna tell you I miss you. Well, the chop chin is going to help me through this run. Chop chin's going to help me through this run, basically, and grant me like total chop chin immunity. It's pretty sweet, so. Alright. Aldrich time. And then kind of run around in a circle. That's Aldrich. Nice. I actually have, that is a super rare thing for me to do, low-key. That is super rare for me to one cycle him. I don't do that often. But as you can see, like, one cycling is a lot safer than taking him to the second phase. I'll have to watch that back. I'll have to watch that back when I'm done this and kind of like look at what I did there, because I can get that boss. If I can one cycle that boss more often, the better, basically. So the split you want here is 13, 50, and 20. That's what I do. That seems to work really well. So, yeah. Alright, Yorm is our next boss here. Yorm is not too bad, in my experience. He's alright. He can be difficult sometimes. He has a couple cheesy things that he can do, but overall not too bad. So. Knocked upon my door. I just do this, and that's how I deal with that NPC and make it so that I just never have to deal with him, basically. Because that NPC is like super annoying to deal with. Or not that NPC, well, not that NPC, that AI. That enemy is just really, really nasty. So, I just personally don't like to deal with them. And then I kind of come up to this like bucket and buff. You don't want to mess around with the timings there. You want to be pretty quick. When you're killing these guys, you want to be like pretty on the money. And you don't want to do a running attack either. You backstab this guy. Again, if you do that fast, you want to do that pretty fast because yeah, it'll basically just, it's just super nice. It's a lot better. Yeah, it just kind of makes everything, kind of just makes life easier. So. Oh yeah, I'm shaking. Me and the devil, walking side by side. Me and the devil. Nice. Good, the gargoyle didn't give me any trouble. Just good. Well, that's the thing I'm worried about, Rose, is Soul Cinder. Like, I haven't practiced him or gotten to, like you know, I have been so long since I practiced him, so it definitely worries me a little bit. But I think I've, you know, I think I've mastered him well enough. Should be good. Early this morning, when you knocked upon my door. Whoa, holy, that came out fast. Alright, nice. Yeah, you want to be quick here as well. The fireballs, they can do like tracking fireballs, kind of like the DPs. You just want to be quick there, right? You don't want to mess that up. Yorm, it's a little weird. To grab the sword, it can be kind of annoying. Yeah, there's another attack there, which gives me enough time to grab this and not be like super worried. Oh, nice. Good RNG there. Good. Fucking hell, dude. He got caught. Ugh. That's so annoying. Bruh. There's no way. That does count as a hit, by the way, to anyone wondering. So, yeah. I'll see you on the next one, though.